Good morning. So today we're down at Cow Shop. You can probably see the castle behind. And the plan today is to fish for hounds in the Solent on the SIB. But we're not set up yet. So a little bit of an issue. They won't let me in to the slipway because I haven't paid, and all the ticket machines are out. So I can't pay. So hopefully at 8 o'clock the staff can arrive and try and let me in. But at the moment they won't let me set up or do anything, which is a little bit annoying. So what I thought I'd do is, I don't have any crabs for bait, and they're my favourite smooth-hound bait. So I've got my crab net, and we're just going to chuck the net out for about half hour. Then hopefully by then we've got a handful of crabs. All I need 10, 12, and then be able to get the boat on the slipway and get it out. So yeah. Tough launch, a cross tide here. Woo! Wasn't expecting that. We're good now. Guys, but this boat handles it like an absolute dream. I'm only going this slow to put my stuff in it and throws it around. If this was empty, I'd be full throttle, baby. It's heading a bit closer inland because of the way the land lies. It should be a lot calmer soon, but I don't care if it isn't. This is fine. Cruising to my mark, got the mackerel feathers out. Yeah, just really excited about today. I didn't think I was going to get out this weekend with the winds, but they're fine. Just braved it in the end. And yeah, just going to have a good day's fishing. Way late, almost missed high tide unfortunately. I think high tide's 11 and it's got to be, well, it's 20 past 9 actually, so we've got a little bit. It doesn't matter, I'm just going to fish later into the day. Hopefully, I'm going to have Dobbo out meeting us today. So that'd be good. I've never met him before, but he's an absolute top YouTuber. So if you don't follow him already, head over to Dobbo's Fishing Adventures and follow him. He's this area, I mean, he absolutely spanks it here. Pulls out some good fish. So yeah, go and, I'll put the link in the description, guys. Go and head over and subscribe. But hopefully you get to meet him later. Yeah. Just cruising in at 4 knots now. The feathers out. Might slow it down a little bit. Absolutely love these boats. This is a Hydrus Mark 5, this one, 3.7 metre camo. But I believe Carlo's got the H6s coming out soon, so check over on inflatableboatfishing.com and have a look. They look really good. But yeah, I love this boat. Tide's putting us around quick today. I'm trying to anchor quickly because I've got my spot. I want to keep it. So we're not deep. We're only 16 foot of water here, but I don't know if this is where I want to be. But I'm just going to anchor first and then we'll work it out. Yeah, this tide's swinging us around now. Grips. should be it. So I'm going to get a bait out quick, but and then I'll talk you through my gear and stuff. So let's have a look for rigs. So yeah, I think I've got 80-pound main line. Can't remember, it might be 60. Not casting it, so I'm not too fussed. So simple running ledger on a slider there. And the snooze, I think that's 60 actually. Probably about 3 foot. And on there I've got a 3.0 wide gate hook. So I'm just going to sling a crab on there if I've got one and chuck it over quickly. And then I'll start making up ray baits and probably crab baits for the hounds as well. Sorting them out. Crabs are a bit small. Well, no, they're 50 pence a piece, that's what people say, isn't it? But I like to go a bit bigger when I'm out on the boat. But it'll do to start with. I'm going to put 2 on it as well. Yeah, so basically I've never caught a double figured hound, and that's what I'm after today. So going to do my best. So quickly, rod, I've got 2 of these Shimano Vengeance 12 to 20 pound bait rods. I've had them since I started fishing. I absolutely love them. They've done all my fishing, even my tote fishing on it. I've got 2 Daiwa Slosh 20s on there, and I think I've still got 60 pound braid straight through, and that's for my tote fishing, but didn't see any point taking it off really. So next one I'm going to put out, because I'm here for hounds, I'm going to put out another big one with prawn on, and then I'll make some ray baits up or get some ready, and then I might swap over. And I only really want 1 hound rod out, but I can't decide between crab or prawn, so I'm going to do one of each at the moment. Got these massive prawns here we're going to use. I've never used them before, I'm not sure what we're going to do with them. Feel like we should do that. God, these are absolutely massive, these prawns are. Bit of a waste to put on a hook really, but if we catch a fish then it's worth it, eh? Oh yeah. Better. If we can wrap the hook shank tightly, it should straighten it all up nicely, and it looked like a good bait then. So these prawns, yeah, so shout out to South Coast Angler, he put me onto them. Sainsbury's, there's about 20 of these king size prawns for about £8.50 I think. So gonna have to go up the bait elastic because I don't have pennel rigs for the hounds. God, I hope you can hear me right guys, the wind is howling, but that's what it is today. So that's what this bait looks like. Look at that, spot on. It's a shame I don't have a pennel hook to keep that in tow, but I think it would be okay, especially if something with a big mouth comes. Well, it didn't take long for the first fish, but I know what it is, and well, I think I know what it is, but there's a lot of weed here today, so it might be a problem. Big spring tides. Oh, these bloody look bad. Oh no, it's not. No, it's not what I thought it was. But this is what it's like. But we've got a fish on here, guys, so you shouldn't complain. It's just a little bit smaller than we like. Oh gosh, dripping water all over my phone now. Even though it's covered in seaweed, we've got a fish. So there we go, guys. Target species, but a lot smaller. It's a little starry smooth-hound. Absolutely stunning fish. But yeah, way too small for us. But let's get it back out. We're gonna have to change the baits every 10 minutes because of the weed. But hopefully, once it's gone over high tide, it slackens down a little bit. The weed will calm down. It's all horrible, gooey. That was on the prawn, that one was. I thought it was a dogfish, it just had that one kind of pull down, it didn't do anything, but obviously where it's just a small smooth-hound, it didn't have a lot of fight for him. Sure. Right guys, it's weedy. Just coming up to high tide though, and we're on the spring tide, so I'm hoping as the tide slackens off a little bit, so the weed, but yeah, it's hard work at the moment. Might have a bigger fish on here, guys. Oh no, we do have a bigger fish, but we'll try and get it in now. I'm not in a good place for this, obviously. Let's have a look. Not massive, but bigger than we had. Oh, he's not massive at all. He's kind of wrapped around the line. Oh, let's come in. Oh, let's just sort him out. What have you done here, matey? Oh no. He's not hooked very nicely, this one. So, try and give him a rinse. There you go, a bit bigger. Bit more of a fight, but way too small still. Yeah, lovely fish, another starry. Let's get them back. They're here, and they love the prawn at the moment, and I don't have any crab to put on, so I'm just baiting up another prawn for the other rod actually. So that's why I was saying that wasn't a great time, but at least the seaweed's not stopping us fish. So that's two fish, but two smaller fish. Right, let's get this one out and then I'll bait that one back up. Lovely. There you go guys, might have a fish on here. Oh yeah, no, definitely got a fish on there. I'd say this is a hound. God, it's gone quiet for a while. Nearly fallen asleep. Bear with me here guys, there's so much weed on the end of this, I'm not even sure how big the fish is. Just gonna look my hand. Oh, that's getting better. Yeah, he doesn't want it to come up. Oh, getting there. Chill, dude. There we go guys. Getting better. He's still not that big, but they're getting better each time. So yeah, what he weighs. Might get this thing out and weigh him. I just want to weigh him just to kind of get a gauge of it really. I know he's not a record breaker. I've never weighed a smooth-hound I've caught, that's the funny thing. It's got some fighting in this one. I'll tell you what, he's bigger than I thought. Oh, you bugger. £9.6, not my double yet. But I did not realise he weighed that much. So, let's get him back now because he's getting stroppy. But yeah, lovely. Beautiful fish. That was bigger than I thought actually. So that's why I wanted to weigh him, just so I get a gauge of what's a big fish and what isn't, really. So I'm quite happy with that. Cool. Lovely this is a fish, but I'm not convinced it is. It's a bit of a dead weight. This is the biggest lump of seaweed ever, I think, or it might be a fish. So on this one I just put half a squid on a smaller ray bait, because you never know. You know, there's spots where undulates can get caught, fawnies definitely get caught, and even stingrays can get caught, which is what I'd love. But I'll tell you what, this is a bit of a dead weight. I'm sure it's seaweed. I've not had this much on a rod yet. So. It's got no fight to it at all, so I'm guessing it's a big lumpy old seaweed. Oh yeah, there it is. Want to put on board. This is what it's like at the moment, unfortunately. So the seaweed's getting worse. That's the bad side. So guys, there you go, and that's what it's like. That's all seaweed there, by the way. Not a single fish in there. So yeah, going to be a tough one, but you know, takes all day to catch a handful of fish, then that's what it is really, isn't it? We've got someone coming towards us now. It might be Dobbo, so we're pulling the rods just in case, and then we rebait up and cast out again, I think. Hey mate, you alright?
Hello Sean, you alright?
Not bad.
Nice to meet you.
And you?
How's it going?
Weedy now.
Is it really?
It's got bad, but I'm catching hounds through them, so
Right.
yeah, I've had 3 so far.
Any time?
£9.6 is the biggest. Happy with that, so. Right, so I feel like the weed's getting better, but I think that might be hopeful thinking. But you know, there's Ian in the background there. He's going to set up the other side of the buoy, and yeah, I'm going to go back for all my normal baits now. I'm going to keep crab on one, mackerel on the other, and then the third rod I'm just going to really scratch around with little strips of mackerel, little strips of squid, whatever it takes really on that one. But yeah, hopefully have a little bit more success. I might even head in a little bit and go into the rougher ground, because all of my fish I'm getting are from that way. Oh, yeah, I netted this one because the last one went berserk. Oh. There you go guys, another smooth-hound. He's probably quite a similar weight to the last one, so I'm going to weigh him just in case he's my double. He's bigger, but he's not as chunky. Let's have a go. Oh, hang on. Yes, guys. There we go, I've just weighed him guys, that's £10.4, that's my first ever double-figured hound. So well chuffed with that, that's exactly what I'm here for today. Put up a hell of a fight. There you go, absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to get them back in, baited up, and then hopefully we're going to get a run of them now. Nice one. Oh, I think I have a fish on here. I thought it was weed, but he's son of fight last minute. He's going on the boat, so I'm hoping he's probably going to spin the boat around, but oh gosh, he's quite a big one, this one. I have to. Sorry guys, he's under my anchor line, and it's not ideal. Oh, thought he was off, and then he saw me and went ballistic. thought it was just a lump of seaweed. Whew. Good size, this one. Might be the biggest, so he's about the same. We've had what, 196, 110.4, and I'll say this is around the same kind of mark, but we'll weigh him in a minute. Hey, just chill out. I wouldn't normally net them, but I don't want the hooks getting thrashed around on the boat, so there we go. Hang on guys, he's quite a chunky one actually. There we go. Hound number 4, 5? Yeah, hound number 5 I think. Lovely. Quick way, we'll get him in. He's quite a lively one, this one. Well, they all are actually. Bang on £9 that one. Actually thought this one was going to be the biggest, but still not a bad size, is it? Lovely fish, absolutely lovely starry smooth-hounds. Just one last picture. There you go. So yeah, that's the way to weigh him, guys, in a nice sling. Best way of doing it, not hooking him in the mouth or by the gill plate. It's a nice one. That's hound number 5. Right guys, I've had enough of the weed now, basically. I'm going to have a little look around, see if I can find a spot of less weed, but I can't see it happening. But I mean, we've had 5 hounds, it's been a good session, but it's been bloody hard work. And I've been out for most of the day. Dobbo's moved on. I think he's gone out further out into the channel, but I'm going to have a little look around. I don't want to give up yet. So, yeah, we'll see. I'll catch you in a bit, hopefully, with some fish, or... Well, sorry, I'll catch you in a bit hopefully to say we found a spot, or to say goodbye, so it'll be one or the other, won't it? But yeah, catch you in a bit. Turn you around so you can have a look. Right, there's not been an update for a while. So obviously packed up, went out to the channel, that was weedy, so I came back and I thought I'd just give it one last hour here, which is quite close into shore now. The weed doesn't seem too bad actually. Dobbo's, he's a bit further out and the weed's better where he is, and he's had a hound since he's moved, I think. But yeah, I'm just going to give it one more hour. It's 5 o'clock in the evening, it's just getting late now and nothing's really happening. So one more hour, we'll get back to cow shot and then go home. I mean, going home happy, hit my target today. I think coming to Hillhead and getting a smooth-hound isn't really hard, is it? But getting a double figure one was quite pleasing, to be honest.
Might have a take here. Yeah, wow, good timing. Might be the first fish in hours. Let's have a look. He seems to be playing with it though, which isn't like them. Something on there. Wow, that's good timing, guys. I think I'll try and update more often. Oh yeah, you know what this is. Oh god. 2 hounds on at once. When do I learn? Well, that one's just gonna have to play. Oh gosh. It's like the tope session all over again. Right. Cool, he's going. Oh, I love these fish. But, oh gosh. He's a bit excitable, as they always are. That's the only reason I'm using a net. It's the hook I'm worried about, being thrashed around. Wouldn't normally using that, just grab and pull them on board, and I probably could, to be honest. It's just a bit worried about the SIB. He's miles away and he's getting me wet here. There we go. Oh, no, not quite there. There we go. Not sure what that one's doing. Not sure. Right, let's deal with this one quickly. It's quite big again. I like to weigh the bigger ones, so we'll see. That's what he feels like in a minute when I weigh him to pick him up. I'll just get the hook off the boat. Oh no, he's not too big. Okay. Another hound, that's hound number 6, I believe. Lovely, lovely fish. Don't see many stars on this one, but anyway, let's get him back, straight back. I'm not going to weigh him, he's smaller than my biggest one, so I'm only interested in getting bigger now. I reckon he's probably about £8, £7 or £8 probably. What's happened with this one, I do not know. This one's gone quiet, so I reckon this one's come off. We lost this one. That's a shame. Frustratingly, I didn't have time to turn the camera on, but I had a big dip down on a new mackerel bait. And the first time it's been touched all day, but big pull down, slack line. And I was pulling it up and it's weighty and my braid snaps on the way up, which is a bit of a shame. It wasn't on my big rods, it's on my little kind of my smaller rod with just a 30-pound braid on. So I'm not sure. I mean, if I was going to guess, I'd say it's a ray, but you know, we never know, will we? But it's definitely a fish. It's, you know, I could feel the fight in it. Yeah, shame. So I've just put another one on, chucked it back in the same place, and then fingers crossed. I have a fish on here, guys, but I didn't have any bites on it. Not sure what it is, it's on the mackerel bait. Bloody hell, different species I suppose. Not sure what I want though. Hang on. There you go, guys. Congreel. Bit of a chunky one for here, but it's, you know, obviously nothing massive. So yeah, let's get him back in because he's struggling. He's quite a chunk actually, but that's not what we wanted to end the night on, really. So that's all my bait out of the water now. Unfortunately, it's literally the best time of day, isn't it? Look at it. The wind's died down, the weeds kind of died down, and starting to catch fish. But no, I need to get home. It's way past my staying out time. I've still got to get back to Cow Shop, pack all the boat up, try and clean it, and then get home and then unpack all the car when I get home. So yeah, very thankful for the wife for letting me stay out all day and most of the evening. So yeah, I think Dobbo's staying out for a bit longer, so please make sure you go and check his channel out. So Dobbo's Fishing Adventures on YouTube, cracking channel. He certainly pulls the fish out, and I'm just going to go and give him some of my leftover prawns. But massive shout out to South Coast Angler, actually. He put me onto the prawn idea because I was struggling to get crabs and stuff. So I bought my crab net and just couldn't get any crabs. So yeah, cheers Dan. Caught all my smooth-hounds today on those. It's just I found them a bit of a faff baiting up and getting them kind of streamlined, but maybe, yeah, maybe I'll look into it a little bit more. I still think you can't beat hardback crabs personally, but that's when you can get them. But guys, enjoy the views on the way back. I'm probably not going to be out for another 3 weeks on the SIBs, unfortunately, but there will be some beach fishing and maybe even a trip back to the pier, so it won't be a complete stop in fishing. But yeah, we'll see. I'll go back, speak to the wife and see what we can plan in. But thanks for watching guys. I'll see you in the next video. Nice one.